You know, you mentioned that we live in a society with amnesia. I've been thinking a lot recently that we live in a civilization that has PTSD.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
Right, which could relate to the events that you and Randall were talking about, the impacts, the megafauna extinction. That's another thing you and I agree on.
I have no doubt now our species went through something really bad between 12,800 and 11,600 years ago, and it would be astonishing if there were no memory of that at all. There is a memory, but it's a haunting memory, and it's troubled and it's blocked in many places.
It's the expulsion from paradise.
Yeah, it's that.
You know, it's agriculture, it's civilization, but more and more I'm starting to see agriculture and civilization as a last-ditch survival response to something else, as opposed to the thing itself.
That's a really interesting point. That's a really interesting point that you're making there.
There's a book called My Name is Chellis and I'm in Recovery from Western Civilization.
Sounds like a great book.
It's an old book. It's maybe 20 years old. It's Chellis Glendinning, who is a psychotherapist. And she really gets into this idea that Western civilization shows all the symptoms of PTSD.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is why what you were saying earlier is so important. I think that hallucinogens, psychedelics, whatever you want to call them, are so useful in the treatment of PTSD.
Absolutely.
And on a cultural level, could actually maybe help the culture
They may be the one
together.
thing, properly used, responsibly used, with the right intent in the right setting. They may be the one thing that could give this locked down culture the huge kick up the ass it needs to put itself back on the right track.